What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Hippo AFLW Fantasy. And today, we've got our round one review. So, look, I'll be honest, preface this video, I was a bit skeptical coming in watching these games and whatnot. I thought, never really got into the women's sport, let alone the women's footy, but pleasantly surprised. I think having fantasy really helped. But I actually enjoyed watching most of the games this weekend. So if anyone's on the fence about playing, I wouldn't say it's too late to jump on. But yeah, definitely next year if you're half keen, I would recommend jumping on because it's funny. I know it's only been one round, but I feel like I can already trust my Uber premiums more than I can trust my men Uber premiums, which is crazy. But I feel like the skill gap of the women compared to like the average women in the comp is much wider than the men's. So it's really interesting. But without further ado, let's get into the team. So Carney scored 75. She played well. She took a lot of kick-ins, and she played on from I think all of them. So really happy with that. Obviously, we need those play-ons from the kick-ins. So that probably gives you another 10, 15 points, 20 points even. So happy with that. Another cool thing about watching fantasy coming from just pure Supercoach background is I don't have to care about where the ball goes when they get rid of it. As soon as they dispose of it, it's like that's points. Whereas Supercoach, you're fucking worried, or is going to hit a target, is just going to go to, is just going to be counted as effective in the 50-50. It's like, it's just a bit of a drainer to watch sometimes. But fantasy, as soon as they dispose of that ball, they get points. So, yeah, I like that. I still think Supercoach is a much better format, but I do like the not having to worry about disposal. Sheeran, I didn't actually watch, but 61 is pretty solid. I think, like, my kind of general rule is like 30 points below what a Supercoach guy would score. So 61 is kind of like a 91 Supercoach. I could be way off here, but that's just kind of what I've gathered just from watching it. Evans 88, really happy with her. So my team's actually changed a lot since the team reveal. It might have even changed every player just about besides a couple. I did more research after that video and learned a fair bit about the actual games because I didn't want to be half-assed about it and be like, oh, you know what, I'm just going to make a team and hope for the best. I'm like, fuck, I'll actually do a bit of research here on that last day. And I did because there's actually people that know a lot more than what I do, obviously. So was pretty happy to learn a bit about AFLW Fantasy. And yeah, my team changed. So sorry to anyone that copied my team, but it's quite different. Heads 51, bit poor from her. Expected a little bit more, but it's still, it's tolerable. And then Cordner 74, which I'm pretty happy with for a 300k player. I don't think prices have changed at all. I could be wrong because I don't remember any of the prices, but I don't think they have changed. Still waiting on trading. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Maybe tonight. I don't know. 354k in the bank as well, so could definitely chuck that somewhere. I don't know if that's a good thing to have that much money in the bank. Anyway, had Bush on the bench, so lucky I didn't field her. 19's pretty poor. Moving on to the midfield, so pretty happy overall. I actually traded in a loop when I saw Schultz went large and Marinoff went large. I'm like, fuck, you know what, I can actually get decent score. Maybe that Davies girl that's supposedly the next Shane Mumford does poor. She didn't do great. I think she had like 54. And Schultz took score, so I got a couple extra points on that. But obviously having a donut might hurt, but I can just trade him to a rookie anyway because unlimited trades, 3 trades a week, I believe. So yeah, can play pretty aggressively, which I like. Anyway, Bowers obviously laid out pretty stiff for anyone that didn't have an emergency. Not that I know why. I don't know why anyone wouldn't have an emergency, but yeah, if you didn't, pretty unlucky. Or if you didn't have Marinoff a VC and you took a punt on like maybe a Benici VC or something, I don't know. Anyway, I had Marinoff and then Riddell, so really happy with her. She's a little gun. Only short, but she just dominated. I love watching her play. Only 5% ownership, so I'm really happy I've got her. Benici as well, relatively low. I think 11.5 is kind of potty still. 943k, 88. Really happy with her game as well. Both these girls quite small, but they're guns, absolute guns. And then T Smith, well, this was a frustrating watch. 30% owned. So the thing is, I think a lot of people went full Uber Primo in the mid. That kind of hurt me in the end not doing that. I was gonna do it, but and then heard the big raps on T Smith, playing a lot of midfield time and just. To be fair, they did get smashed, but I don't think I'll keep her. I think she'll be gone, at least benched anyway for Nanskawin or Nanskawin. I don't know how you say it. Moving on to the rucks, so Schultz was good. Really liked her game. Played a little bit forward, which is a bit of a worry, but still ended up managing a good score. And then Kate Hoare, she was really good. Once she moved into the midfield in the second half, she was a gun. Yeah, really like her game. Same with Chloe Malloy. She kicked a freakish goal, like some sold candy and then fucking bananaed it. I was like, God damn. Anyway, she played really well. E. Roberts I didn't actually see, but 92, stoked with that. Erin Phillips, gun. I think she's a must-have for that price. Playing a lot of midfield. Just seems to be in all the chains and, yeah, just a gun. And then Gardner 100, so really happy with her. Davison on bench 56 is what it is. And then had E-Haw on as the, what do they call this? Utility. So, yeah. Apparently she's the tallest player in the AFLW or something, so Jared Witts vibes. In terms of trades, I don't know what to do, to be honest. I think, 350k in the bank. I want to try and get Brianna Davey. Obviously, you want to try and get Prasparkas as well, because she's a fucking monster. Same with Rowbottom, actually. I didn't see McDonald's game, but Prasparkas might have to come in. 1.33 mil. I don't know how to get her. Could maybe... Look, if anyone's got some advice for me, feel free to give it to me, because I do not know how you should trade in AFL Fantasy. I know how to trade in Supercoach, but that's about it. But I'm thinking maybe going... maybe heads down to a rookie. I think there was a good rookie that scored pretty low. So if we go... Sorry, the video cut out. I believe there was a girl playing by price that scored quite well. It's not showing the scores. Total points. She turned up. Yeah, M. Anthony. So maybe she can come in for Smith. Oh, but then... yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to look for some value here. Drops off pretty quick, I guess. But yeah, I did like that Carlton girls game. She probably comes in straight spot for T. Smith, to be honest. And I might just have to, cop the fact that I don't have Davey and Prasparkas and just hope, Bowers and Marinoff can compete, and Riddell and Benici. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.